Hello YouTube, my name is Nero, and today we have another map walkthrough. So basically what we do every time a new DLC comes out for Call of Duty, I go through all the maps and I walk through them all and show you guys just about every square inch of the maps. So you guys can make an informed decision as to whether or not you guys want to buy the maps and you guys can see what they're like. And you know, this is something I've done ever since the Modern Warfare 3 DLC. A lot of people seem to like it, so I continue to do it. And right now we're on the new map Departed, and later on in the video we're also going to be covering the map Pharaoh. And if you guys go check my channel, there's also a video I posted earlier today where we go through the maps Mutiny as well as the map Favela, which is of course the remake of the map Favela from Modern Warfare 2. And the first thing that we find here is a really awesome, it's almost like Guns N' Roses it reminds me of, but it's a hearse, obviously. This is where you put the casket in the back seat there and, you know, take them to the funeral home or take them to their final resting place. And this one is all tricked out with skulls and paint and stuff, and it's got them rims though, and it's a pretty cool looking car. I'm not gonna lie, that car's pretty sick. But welcome to the map Departed, and that car is also awesome looking, very old school, very Godfathery. But the map Departed here, so we're sitting here celebrating Dia de Muertos. I don't know how to speak Spanish or pronounce stuff, but yeah, it's like a festival that they have down there in Mexico, and we are going to be looking at just how bright and beautiful this map is throughout the video. Like, I'm like sitting there in the middle of a sentence and I like walk up here and I'm like, whoa. There's a whole lot of color on this map, and I love it because Infinity Ward's not exactly known for bright, colorful, vibrant maps. So that's definitely something that there's chickens. That's definitely something that they definitely did pretty poorly in my opinion for Call of Duty Ghost. This map is trying to make up for it, I think, man. Just look at the colors and just check that out. Now where am I at in the map? Where am I at in the map? I guess the first thing to do is we're gonna do what we usually do. And now I want to check out this building, so I've walked into it without meaning to. One of the things we like to do with these walkthroughs is we like to go around the perimeter of the map and then check out the middle. It's a very good way to break up the map, so you guys can we can slowly take our time and see what the map's really all about. And one of the other things we can do is you kind of break the map into thirds, but I think going around the map then checking out the middle is a bit easier. And so we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna start here on the outer perimeter. And we got even more. I think, is every vehicle in this map, with the exception of the old school classic cars, I think they all might just have this like a fiery paint to them. Which, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty cool. Like, you put, like, most Call of Duty maps, they have a truck or a car in there. Pretty standard, pretty bland. It's the same looking truck that they've had since, you know, Call of Duty 4 back in 2007. I mean, little things they could do, like adding fire paint to it, it changes it up a bit, makes it a bit neater. I think they should do that. That's a cool idea. It's a pretty neat concept. You know, these are all just like standard things they just kind of plop into the game. That, well, this car obviously, this car is the first time I think we've ever seen a car like that. We've had cars similar to that, I think, during World at War, but they were like completely burnt out and blown up. But yeah, we've had the same style of truck right here in every Call of Duty game, like ever, just about, except for maybe World at War and maybe the other World War II Call of Duties. So for them to just kind of change around the color, I mean, why not? That's pretty cool. And what in the world is this? It's like a TV game show over here. I'm sure this actually has some kind of significant meaning and cultural importance, but I don't understand what it is. Over here we have a cemetery. Very bright cemetery, very bright flowers, which almost hurt my eyes to look at. I'm not going to lie. I can imagine in the video that is going to be very, very bright. Now, I know that there is I can't remember the name of it. There is a score streak, or a hidden kill streak in this game that you get via the field orders, where it's like a mariachi guy that comes out, the guy with the skulls. Is it possible this is where he came from? Because this grave is like obviously dug up. I don't know. Just thinking out loud, just throwing out some stuff here. Obviously, I don't think I can get that Easter egg because I'm playing here in a private match by myself. I mean, I could spawn in bots, but you know. And the whole point of the video is to do a walkthrough of the map and to show different things about it. But let's get back here towards the outside of the map, and I think right here is where we started, because right there's that hearse. And we got some upstairs where we'll be checking out that later on, because these are all things that relate, you know, to the inside of the map. Right now, we're doing the outside of the map, so that's how we're doing this. So we're going to continue around the outside. The outside seems to really lack the color that the inside has. You know, we got cool little graffiti art right there. That's pretty neat looking. And why is it green in here? Am I missing something? What? Why is it so bright and why is the floor blue? Okay, is there something to stand on? I just really want to see why the walls are green And why the floor is a bright blue. Maybe it's a shower of some kind? I really can't tell what that is. Alright, either way. Let's continue. Moving along. Let's continue around the outsides of the map here. The outside, there really isn't a whole lot of color out here. The inside, for whatever reason, is just covered with tons of different color and tons of different stuff. And for me, I am just a huge, I'm a stickler for that kind of thing. And this looks like we have a church in here towards the outside of the map. Yeah. Can we get inside here by chance? Nope. Barrier. Another hearse. You know. Yeah, I'm just really a stickler for color within Call of Duty games with the maps, you know. Because Call of Duty, I think the developers really need to realize that we're all nerds, right? You, me, everyone else watching this video, we're all nerds. And when it comes to Call of Duty, it's not really a game that you put 6 hours into and then you're done. Especially you guys, especially me. I'm making videos of it and you guys are watching videos of it. We put a lot of time into Call of Duty. And for them to like take the maps and make them really bland, really gross looking, it's like, dude, do you realize how many hours and days of playtime we're all going to be putting onto these maps? Can we have some nice colors, some nice looking maps? I mean, they only have to play that well. Just make them look good. And one of the things that they did with this map is everything is really bright. And I want to check this out. Can I get up here? No, this is just like a giant barrier almost. I like it. I like it. So now we did the outside of the map. Let's do the interior of the map here, which it doesn't seem to be a whole lot. It's a lot of just really big open courtyard, which I kind of like. Like there's this little narrow alleyway right here that can take you in there from the outside, like perimeters of the map. And then there's this downstairs. Ooh, flower shop. Down. All right, so we got a little bit of leveling here, a little bit of leveling, as well as a bar. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff, and what do we got over here? Goodness gracious, infinity board, making them beer advertisements with the women in the bikinis. I can imagine there's going to be at least 2 or 3 thumbnails of this map. People are going to make videos of this map, they're going to have that as a thumbnail. Guarantee it. Got to get in all the extra views you can, right? Let's go back around here. I remember as we were doing our laps around the exterior of the map, seeing these stairs right here. I want to see what they lead to. Can we get up here? We can get up here. Can we get any further? I don't know why, but I like the fact we can get up here. Now, can we get over here? Nope, barrier. Always with the barriers, Infinity Ward. Always with the barriers. I'm going to try again. No barriers. Okay, yep, definitely a barrier. Wait a minute. Levolution! There's Levolution here, fellas. And maybe lady or two. Oh. What do we got in here? Alright, that's very kind of pointless, but still, it's something. It's something. It's definitely not Battlefield style evolution, but you know, it's some. Just blow up a random door, blow up a random object is something we can do now and again. And what do we have here? Oh, this is where they slaughter the chickens. Have some chicken parts for you. Live chicken. Dead chicken. Wait. Why is the chicken all angry? Didn't I knife it? Can you not kill the chicken? All it did was like freak out. Oh, there we go. I don't usually like to kill the chickens, but you know. Alright, so that's a thing. That's a little area. There's lots of chickens just kind of roaming around here. We got our sombrero hats, and I don't know, the map itself looks pretty cool. I feel as though we've already covered everything there is to see on the map. This is like a little cafeteria. It almost looks like a cafeteria, but I think in reality it's more of a store. Walking in initially, I don't know why I thought it was a cafeteria. Now looking at it's very obviously like a kind of like a general store. For whatever reason, when I first walked in, like, here's a cafeteria. This is in no way a cafeteria. What was I thinking? Alright, either way, regardless, I feel as though we've covered just about everything there is to see on this map in terms of, you know, actually walking through the map and actually looking at different stuff. And I like the way it looks. Definitely interested to play on it. Definitely interested to see how the mariachi guy, how he affects the map and how all that works. Of course, there's always all the fun of trying out different spawn systems and learning about all the different things of the map and all the little intricacies that are entailing with every single map. But I feel as though we've seen just about everything. I'm just running around here just to, you know, see if there's anything I might have possibly missed. Can't get up there, apparently. Yeah, feels as though that's about all. This will take us into the flower store. Yep, alright, I'm remembering things already. I'm already remembering things. What we got here? Nothing? Alright, any more? Oh, wait a minute, we got parkour jumping to do. Alright, we can use that to get up here. We can use that to get up here. Alright, I guess there really isn't anywhere for us to go with that. But either way, I hope you guys all enjoy this, and I will see you guys in a minute when I switch over to the map Pharaoh and we do a walkthrough of that. Stay tuned. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the map Pharaoh, and goodness gracious me, like, it's almost stunning when you first come here. I actually love the way this looks, like when you first walk in. This looks pretty neat to me. It's very brown, and usually I'm a stickler for like, oh, no, there's no color on this map. But given what the map itself is, you know, Egyptian ruins, this looks pretty cool. I think they've really captured the feel of like an Egyptian ruin. Of course, I've never actually been to any Egyptian ruins, so I can't really say, oh yeah, so I've been there. This is exactly how it was. But it looks pretty neat. Like the first thing, like when I first loaded in the map, I was like, wow, this looks pretty sick. We're back here with the knife, and we're going to hopefully find some cool stuff here. So, the map itself is not very wide. It's actually rather a long map, which is pretty interesting. They don't have a whole lot of those in Call of Duty. And I think the best way to break this down is break this into thirds. And we're going to go over here to what I'm going to call the right, and we're going to cover the right first. We're going to go ahead and do that. So, first thing, giant fallen statue right there. Lots of rubble on this map, which usually I don't like, right? You guys hear me say it all the time. But, given the context that we're actually in an Egyptian, you know, ruins, it's pretty neat. I like that. When they just take a city and you're like, alright, let's just put rubble everywhere. I don't know. I don't really care for it as much. But right here, I'm just going to call this the plaza. Maybe a courtyard, where we have a fallen statue here in the middle. And there's the head, and here's the body, and there's part of the... I guess the rest of the body. Let's continue on over here. It doesn't look like we can actually go over here. So the map itself actually cuts off right here. And let's continue in and go inside this temple where it's kind of creepy. You got those two little statues up there kind of staring at you. It's kind of creepy looking. Let's continue inside here. And what do we have in here? I wonder if there's any traps, any hidden stuff in here, or if that's only in the other part of the map. We'll have to see about that. But yeah, it's pretty fancy looking. So before we go further, we've seen that that's all there is to see for right there. Let's continue up here. Alright, so we can go downstairs, which will lead us right to here, or we can go upstairs, which will lead us up there where we were just at, or you can come up here and just end up going all the way around, and there you go. Levolution. We're just transversing the entirety of the map here. We have a lot of statues everywhere. This map itself looks pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. I like the way it looks, I like the feel of it. And when I did the video that was saying, hey, guys, this new DLC's coming out, it's going to be pretty cool, I actually didn't seem to care for this map at all. I was like, this is probably what I'm least excited for. But I like this map a lot, and I'm kind of lost, but I just want to keep moving because there's lots of fire over here. What's up with the fire? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There's like a whole area over there that we just can't access due to fallen rubble and fire. Well, that's sad. That's depressing. Wish we could have gone there. But all right, let's go back here. Let's go back outside to where we were at prior, which was right about meow. And we can check out some stuff. So, we got some hidden treasures. You know, and we got some open hidden treasures with the golden cups, and we got some of that fancy graphic gold. If you guys seen the walkthrough of the map Mutiny, the gold textures for these new maps on the Xbox 360 are not exactly very great. And it's weird because I've been playing a lot of PC games lately, so I started to notice this kind of stuff a lot more. It's like, wow, look at the quality of that. It's really bad looking, but it's a 360. It's very old. I'm sure it looks great on the Xbox One as a PS4. Let's keep on moving. Jump through this window. Yeah, apparently we can't jump through there. I just really assumed you could go through there, but apparently you can't get into there at all, actually. Can you? There's no door I missed, right? No. Yeah, there's no way in there. You can't just jump through. It's kind of weird they would put that there. But either way, let's continue on moving, and now we're back here into the fiery room. And that is a big web. Very big web. And we continue on through here. What in the world? There's webs everywhere. Wait a minute. Entrance to the mummy room. Did it say watch head? Watch ahead? I don't know. It's a weird way to spell watch. This is the mummy room? Yes, I can see why they call this the mummy room. I don't know, man. This map has a cool feel. Kind of like the map Fog to me. It had like a really cool feel. This map also seems to have a cool feel, but apparently, if I'm looking this way, let's just make sure real quick that we covered everything there is really to see over here, which I'm pretty sure we did. Yes, we did. Alright, now we go down through here. I think we're going to be able to check out the entirety of the middle of the map. And we'll be able to look at that and see how that's going. And this big pillar doohickey thing right here can fall. I'm not sure what you have to do to trigger it falling. Let me throw a grenade at it. Will that work? That didn't work. Alright, well, I know you make this fall because you've seen it from the trailer. But I haven't I don't know how to do it, and I'm only one man. I'm only one man. I don't know how to do it. Let's continue down the middle of the map. Looks like if I were to jump down like into that pit or whatever, I would not be able to get back up here. So I want to continue up this way and continue showing you guys things for the middle of the map. And I'm sure we'll cross paths with that other area pretty soon. Yeah, so we're back here relatively towards where we started, actually, where there isn't really a whole lot over here. We can check out this building real quick. Whoa. Huh? Okay. I'm going to rotate the torch. I don't know what that means, but I'm rotating it. And maybe it's going to do something. I'm sure there's probably other torches throughout the map that if you do them all together, it'll trigger some kind of something. But I don't know where they're at. Hey, that's kind of cool looking. Nice little head on the ground right there. But yeah, we've basically seen everything there is to see here for the middle of the map. So we're going to jump down into here. This is where we were at, where if I jump down, I don't think I can get back up. And that's true, I can't get back up. So let's continue on moving. And actually, that's about all for the middle of the map. Actually, the middle of the map was very lackluster as compared to the right side. So let's continue going through here. And we got, oh, wait, huh? Is this where we were at? Hey, there we go. We made it past the fire. There we go. Made it past. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. Made it past the fire. I remember seeing that. Like, oh, it's a whole area. It's blocked off. Apparently not. I can mantle up here. Oh, wow. All right, then. It's pretty neat looking. It's pretty cool looking, but freaking weird. All right, so we are on now what I'm going to call the left side of the map, and we'll check that out. And then I feel as though we'll see just about everything there is to see in terms of like the actual layout of the map. Maybe there's a few things that we missed back up there in that building, which I'm sure we'll probably run back there and check that out. Doesn't look like anything of any real significance in that room. And you got this little area, a little bit open right there, but for the most part, really choky, which I'm not really a big fan of. And why is this car here? What? Maybe this is the people that came to do the exploring? And yeah, maybe, I really don't know. Why is this here? I don't know why this stuff's here. I'm sure there's lots of Easter eggs that are involved in here, but I don't know any of the Easter eggs. So this is a burial chamber. And this is where we turned, yeah, this is where we turned that. Huh. I'm sure there's lots of Easter eggs to find on this map. It's just, you know, I'm not going to try and sit here and make, you know, a 2-hour-long video while I walk around aimlessly trying to figure them out. You know, I'm sure there's other videos of different Easter eggs, or maybe I'll make videos of the Easter eggs after I figure them out. You know, well, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I don't know if I want to put in the work for the Easter egg, though. That's the thing about Easter eggs, you know? When people do like these long, intricate Easter egg videos, they stole that video. You know, they didn't find that for themselves. They just seen it somewhere else. And, you know, I'm just not really a big fan of that. It's not the biggest fan in the world. But I feel as though we've seen just about everything there is to see on this map. It feels like we ran through just about everything. And yeah, so now we've completed the walkthrough of every single one of the new DLC maps that we got with the Invasion DLC. They all look pretty cool. This one was like the... what was the word? The sleeper? The surprise map, I guess, maybe, of the DLC for me. Because if I had to pick a map, and I said this in a video not too long ago, that Pharaoh was the map I was least excited for. Because I figured it was going to be all ruins and all brown and all gross looking. But now that I'm actually here, I'm actually experiencing it, it's pretty cool looking. It really kind of captures the feel that you're in, like, an Egyptian, you know, ruins. I like it. I like it a whole lot. So what map out of the DLC ones are your favorite based upon, you know, how they look? You know, if you guys are on PlayStation or maybe on the PC and you guys don't have the maps as of right now when the video's going up, then maybe let me know. What do you guys think about the maps? Based on how you're seeing them, like what you've seen of them in the other videos that you've seen, of course. What do you guys like about them? You guys think the maps look cool? Which ones is your favorite so far? And if you've actually played the maps, like you have the Xbox and you've bought in the maps or so, what do you think of the maps? Which one's your favorite? Which ones play good? Which ones play bad? Of course, I'm going to be making videos talking about that here in the coming week as I go and experience these new maps for myself. And I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to all the new stuff I can bring with the new DLC maps. And hopefully I'm not super disappointed by them like I was the Devastation DLC. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. And if you did, please be sure to leave a rating where you guys feel the video deserves. Hope you guys all have a wonderful day.